Hey everybody, how's it going? Good, I hope. I'm out here in the bow shed slash uh, saw shack tonight. Stay up all night again, switching over to night shift. This is the Super Pro 81. Yeah, yeah. This is where we're at with this beauty, but I finally tracked down what I think is the issue from the last video. It acquired an air leak right there somehow. Not quite sure how, but it did. Right there on that gasket, right there. It's where it's leaking. You can see right on the cylinder where it was blowing through. Right here. I don't know if you can see that lighter color. So, I guess we're set to get a new gasket of some sort. That's pretty crazy how that did that. Huh. I wonder if the 1010 has the same setup. I don't suppose there's any way that would ever seal back up, hey? Hope everybody had a good Thanksgiving. Kind of weird, kind of funky. This is one of them deals where you want to make sure that it's right before you put the whole saw back together. But really, you don't. You just got to put this top plate back on. And you'll be able to see if it's leaking. Same spot. The way I tested it was this little hole right here is for the pulse line. And I just took this tube and put it on there and put a little tiny bit of air pressure in there. Covered the intake hole and covered up the exhaust hole. And just put a little bit of pressure in there and then squirt some soapy dishwater all around your. I started out at my seals thinking it was one of my crank seals, but nothing seemed to come out of the crank seal. So I guess when we get this issue fixed, then we'll go back and we'll make sure before it all goes back together how the if the seals are leaking too. I don't think they are though. I just don't think they are. So I'll bring you back and see what we come up with for a gasket. All right, I'll be back in a few. Love y'all. All right. It's crazy. I don't talk about it much, but I guess I will today. But back in the drinking and partying days and whatever, whatever. I don't know. Anyway, back in them days, I couldn't work on nothing. I couldn't. I was good if everything went perfect and it only took 15-20 minutes. But if it took any longer than that, I was chucking tools and cussing and freaking out and whatever, And here I am in the middle of the night. You know, here it is. It's 20 minutes after 2 in the morning. I got this Super Pro 81 completely torn apart. The only thing that's not torn apart is the cylinder isn't off and the piston exposed yet. I'm not saying it won't happen, but I would have never had the patience. I never had the patience to do anything like this. It's crazy. You know, and even after I quit drinking for quite a while, after I quit drinking, I still didn't have no patience. But now it's just like, what else am I going to do in the middle of the night when I have to stay up all night long, you know, to get ready for the shift change at work and whatever. What? So what if it doesn't go back together? It doesn't go back together. So I wait for parts, or I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I'm gonna get it to run, one way or the other. Maybe not today, but it'll run again. I think we got the problem. Well, we have one of the problems figured out anyway. Somehow it acquired a air leak, and yeah. And from the video yesterday, I went through some stuff, and I know I still don't have them all, but people that, you know, got in the comment section and stuff like that, you know, like Derek LaFald. How did I forget him? I apologize. I do. I apologize if I missed anybody. But Derek LaFald, yeah, man, he's been here since I was just starting. Well, I still am just starting. Got 150 though, you know, so that's that's something. Iron Horse hit 15,000, and I hit 150 on Thanksgiving. I love it. I absolutely love it. Yeah. Reese Stallion, he's a new subscriber. Thanks for subscribing, man, and being in the comments. I like reading your guys' comments. It's pretty awesome. Edwin Shows, yeah, he's usually always in the comments. Yeah. Josh Spotto, he's in the comments quite a bit. Good Country Living, yeah, man. I think you're my newest subscriber now. You might be the one that put me over 150. Edward Arendale, yeah. Those are just a few more I picked up. Just thought I'd throw them out there tonight because, you know, it's cool. Coffee. Some coffee. It's good coffee. I mean, look at this thing. Look at this saw. I don't know if you can see what's going on here, but parts, top plate, clutch, flywheel's over there somewhere. Here's the top, tank. You know, hey, I can show you guys this while I'm here, while we're sitting here tonight. That video I did of the 1010 carburetor modification. I did similar same thing to this one. Can you see that? This little rubber boot right there. Yeah. And it comes out right there, and it's got the high jet and the low jet and the idle jet. The idle jet was already there on this one. I just had to drill this big hole for that rubber boot so nothing gets inside your airbox. Yeah. More modifications to the McCullochs. And there again, patience. patience and parts help a lot, right? You guys see Tin Man's video on adjusting the carburetor? That's pretty good. That's a pretty good piece of knowledge in there, all of it. But one piece that I picked up was the low jet on most saws are closest to the cylinder. That's pretty cool. And this one is that way because the low jet is down here on the bottom, and when it's sitting on the saw like this, it's closest to the cylinder because the cylinders run this way on a McCulloch, right? Not like this up and down on a newer saw, but it still holds true on a McCulloch. Low jet closest to the cylinder. Little tricks like that. In case you don't know, there's no markings on the saw. When you get it, and you don't have no idea, that's a good thing to remember, I think. Those guys are smart. If you got time and you got patience, and you like watching YouTube videos, you can learn all of it. You can learn so much stuff, like tearing this 81 apart and putting it back together. I could watch Bellhopper, and it's all on video. And if I wanted to go learn how to put a 372 together or tear a 372 apart completely, I go watch Iron Horse or Bellhopper. The Tin Man. There's the coolest part is is so many things used to be a competition when it came to stuff like this. I was in the snowmobiles and that kind of stuff, and it was always a competition. No, I'm not telling you what clutch springs I got in my sled. No way. I'll get 10 feet higher on the mountain than you. That makes me cool. Not these guys. It ain't like that. Not that I've seen yet. I'm not saying that there aren't people out there that are that way still, because there is, in everything you do, Ford, Chevy, Dodge, whatever, but this community is just absolutely crazy when it comes to that kind of stuff. Everything, trying to help each other, It's pretty amazing. Pretty amazing to be part of something like this, especially in this day and age. Yeah. Sure glad you guys are all here. That's why we're all here, right? Yeah, I know. Because we ain't all there. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, man. Pretty crazy. Yeah, so I'll just keep cleaning a little bit here and there on this thing, and I got some sealer stuff going on that I'm just gonna let cure and see if it might work till I can get the right gasket or whatever. Old Travis 307 dude tearing that saw apart. What do you think of that? He said you had never had one that far apart. And you did it pretty damn fast. It's awesome. Super cool. Super cool. Yep. Another night out in the shack. Wood stove's going good. Got my thin shirt on. Shorts. It's trying to snow outside and I'm in my little shack. My shorts. Hot rod wood stove. Right there. Yeah. Love it. Oh yeah, check out that elk head over there. Yeah. Oh yeah, you guys gotta see that. Casterman. Casterman, you're into headwear. Check this out, brother. What do you think of that? Little apple on the back. Yeah. This was my dad's old party hat. I still got it after all these years. Yeah, pretty awesome, huh? It's a rocker. Check out the inside of it. The liner's pretty messed up, but can you see what that's made out of? I don't even know what kind of what kind of a helmet it really is, I guess. I don't know. I don't know if I'd want to go into too much of a heated battle with one of these on my skull. Yeah. Anyway. I'll bring you back. Got some hunters in the group. That's pretty nice old mule deer. Local. What do you think, Casterman? What do you think? Cosmic Spun make a slingshot out of that? I think deer antler or elk antler, if you could find the right shape, I think it'd make awesome slingshot. It's tough. That is tough. Antler is tough. Tough. All right, everybody. I'll cut this one off. Let the paint dry, and we'll see you on the next one. Thanks, everybody. Take care. Be patient. Be patient. It all comes around. All comes around. All right. Love you all. Take care. Be safe. TazMan's rolling.